After a night out drinking with friends, I'd stepped out in front of a van and got hit. I broke my neck, resulting in me being paralysed from the neck down. I had compartment syndrome in my left leg. I broke my pelvis, my wrist, and damaged my aorta. I ended up spending 18 months in various hospitals. Finally coming home to Harrogate, spent 6 months in rehab. My parents were initially told that I'd be ventilator dependent for the rest of my life. After coming on and off my vent for the past nearly 7 years, and nearly a year ago, I've been off my vent ever since. And don't have to have it tonight, and just have it once for an hour, once a day. And hopefully I'll be off that for the rest of my life now. While having my 6 months in rehab in Harrogate, I was the only young person in a centre with a lot of older people. I didn't really receive much physio, and then had to get used to having carers around me, and will always have that. I eventually went home to my mum and dad's house, and then ended up having 2 cats a day. But we never had consistency with who was coming in and out, and having nurses constantly. Luckily, my parents were able to change their house around so that I could go home. Otherwise, I'd have ended up in a nursing home probably, with a lot of different people, rather than going home to my family. With having to get used to 2 people around me 24 hours a day, and never really having the same people for more than a few months, it was so hard getting used to having people that I didn't know dressed me and helped me with everything I had to do. Luckily, I still had a lot of my friends still around me, so that I was able to still have a bit of a social life when I was able to have people around me that had let me have variable food. The care company never really put people in that was suited for me, that I was just given anyone that they'd be able to fill a space with, and getting used to people that the language barrier was hard to, and we couldn't really speak. I did initially try to resit my maths GCSEs, but with not knowing whether people were going to be coming in that would be able to drive for me or take me places, so that I was never able to plan to do things ahead. I did end up spending a lot of time at home, sitting in my room, and as I was normally with my carers for all day, rather than seeing different people while my friends were away. Luckily, my family was always there, and at least I had my family there, rather than some people that didn't have anyone for them and would just get stuck in a nursing home, that they wouldn't have any visitors, and I can't imagine how hard that would be. What worked well was that I was able to move back into my parents' home for a few years, and now I've built my own house. I've done everything through decorating to choosing all the furniture. I've got a little dog, and I'm now able to get out in the garden and have people around it. My house, for so many years I wasn't able to make choices and everything was just told. I was told how things were going to be. Whereas now I'm able to make choices for me, for what suits me best. The biggest problem I've had lately has been changing my care package provider. We tried a few years ago to look for a more suitable care package for me that would give me the chance to be independent. If she'd have just come and asked me first properly, we'd have maybe got the right care provider quicker rather than going through a few months. But we eventually came to the right care provider, which I'm with now, who involves me in the decisions with which carers that I think will be best to fit in with my team and that will be there for me so that I'm able to have the independence and that we're able, if we've got any problems, to sort them out quickly. What I'm looking forward to is being able to get on with my life, being able to spend more time with my niece, walking my dog, and just simple little things that I've not been able to do for the past few years. I'm planning on going to America, to Disney World for my 30th with my family, and that I just want to be able to do things, go on holiday just like any normal person would. I'm planning on going into primary schools to teach children about road safety and how to make sure that they're going to be safe crossing the roads. I'd also like to go to college and further my education. The local CCG has been very helpful in this process of changing care providers and ensuring that I get the best care provider that I need to be able to live my life independently.